So let's start our group discussion today. The topic is smartphone can actually damage our IQs.
Everyone, smartphone is very common and essential thing now in our everyday life. Of course, smart technology makes us smarter, but sometimes excessive uses becomes harmful. So I agree with this topic. Smartphone damage our IQs. Excessive uses of smartphone disrupt our sleep, increase headache and neck pain, and also damage our brain. So I think we we should use smartphone when we needed that.
Yes, sir, I agree with this topic. Smartphones are destroying our IQ. We all know that IQ means intelligent quotient. When we see anything in our smartphone or mobile phone, any interesting thing or any mysterious thing, our mind releases the dopamine hormones, and we feel the enjoy of the video or any other educational thing or any other thing. According to me, the when we see the any video, we search the video to get knowledge. But according to me, the short videos are the biggest thing which is hampering our IQ because you will see if you keenly observe that when we see any short video, we will not in conscious state that in how much time we are using our mobile phone. It is hampering our IQ and our mental strength. That's all.
Well, I do not fully agree with this topic because currently there is no scientific evidence to suggest that smartphones are actually damaging our IQs. However, the research has shown that excessive use of smartphone can actually damage our mental health, our attention, our memory, and our creative strength. But these things are not to be considered as IQ because IQ is a measure of cognitive abilities like such as reasoning, such as problem solving, and abstractive thinking, etc. And these things are generally determined by generic and environmental factors. So I can say that smartphones are not cannot actually directly damage our IQ, but the excessive use of smartphone can actually harm us. Yes.
First of all, I want to say that what is IQ? As he said that IQ is a measure of reasoning, problem solving, which is generated by our genetics. However, using of smartphone is by excessive using of smartphone, our mental health will be decreased and our IQ will be damaged. Research said that um, excessive use of smartphone increase our anxiety, depression, sleeplessness, etc. It is not necessary that using of smartphone damage our IQ, and instead of excessive use of smartphone damage our IQ. Like for example, a student can't find out or can't figure out what meaning. Then he tried again figure out the meaning, and he failed again and again. Then he can take help from the Google for figure out this meaning. But we can see also this kind of student that he know that uh, if I find out some words meaning from the Google, so why I wasting my time trying to figure out in this. So by doing this day by day, our IQ will be decreased.
So the topic is smartphone can actually damage our IQs. So if we think closely, and if I ask everyone that is it possible for this materialistic thing can harm us physically? It's not, and even the science proved that our IQ didn't get any kind of hampered by using this thing. Yes, but where's the point of this topic? The point is if we use it excessively, rather than doing our own job, rather than sharpening our own mind, then the IQ will decrease eventually. And it's not the fault of this phone. If we spend that time in other tasks, and we didn't spend our time to sharpen our mind, then then the IQ will eventually get shortened. And even in science prove that phones harms us when we watch anything repeatedly. It harms our eyes. It harms our brain in some sort of time, but it doesn't hampers our IQs. Why is the new generations is getting spoiled because of this device? Is because they don't have any kind of self control. They don't know where to stop.
I don't agree with this topic that mobile can hamper our IQ. What is IQ? IQ is intelligence quotient. We gather it from very childhood, and that is our intelligence. How much do we have intelligence? So a mobile cannot ever hamper IQs actually. It depends on the user who is using the device. Mobile is absolutely a good device for our daily use to get some problems solved or to get some queries solved. We can know the unknown through this mobile. Maybe there are some students who cannot afford the tuition fees. They can so they can also download the book PDF from Google. So mobile cannot be actually harmful for the people. It depends on user because too excessive use of mobiles hampers our brain and of course the students younger generation are using it excessively. Then when they are placing it away and trying to study for a little time, they are even still then they are thinking about the things they did it online. So mobile also hampering their mind in secondary time when they are without any attachment with that device. So it is specially actually caused by the excessive use. The everything has a bad side and good side. It depends on the user how will he or she use it actually. So I will suggest that mobile is not actually hampering the IQs. It is us who are using this device. So we have to maintain it and create a boundary that should not be excessive for our daily use. Thank you.
So I also don't totally agree with this topic that we all know that smartphones are very much a useful thing and very popular thing in nowadays. But I think that when we use it, we can, if we use it properly in our daily work and in our personal life, so it is very much helpful for all of us. Because it is not mean that if we use smartphone it is harming our brain or harming our all the studies and the work in our daily life. But as everyone told that if we use in our professional work and our in our studies work, so it is not bad for all of us. Because we all know that in COVID time we all did our online classes and online work and everything in the smartphone. So in that sense, if we use it in proper way and a good way, so it very much helpful for all of us. So in the when the COVID time is going, so if we had not any phone, so we can't continue our all the work. So and also it is mentioning that if the person use this in a bad way or in a bad time, so it is very much harmful for them or for their eyes and brain, and it's also harmful for their studies and their concentration power. So it all depends on you that how you use this device properly.
So I don't totally agree with this topic. that smartphone is very much important in our daily life nowadays, and there are so many good and bad sides of smartphone, and how we use the smartphone, that depends on us. And it also smartphone affects in our eyes and health. Besides that, it can also damage our IQ for the excessive use of smartphones. Sometimes we use smartphone and we always think about it. When we sit to study, we cannot concentrate in the study. We always think about that which we have seen in the phone. And sometimes it also affects in our mind. We cannot remember everything, or for the students, they cannot remember all their studies, so it affects so much in our brains. So I think it is very much important who use the mobile phone. That depends on them, that how they use it.
So, I don't agree with this topic totally. Mobile is an electronic device, and an electronic device cannot harm our IQ. But we are using this mobile too much in a day, and we are now addicted with it, especially the young generation and the students. And uh, excessive use of anything is harmful for us. And excessive use of mobile harms our mental and physical health. Like, it harms our eyes and brain, and also harms our concentration power, because when we are studying and we are thinking about the mobile phone, it harms our study also. So if we use mobile proper, in a proper way and a good way, then it is very essential thing for this era, and it doesn't harm our IQ. But if we use extremely, then it is too much harmful for us. So that's all.
So you have told very nicely. Let me tell a few words about this. Why we name it smartphone? IQ, the person who is having IQ is automatically smart, and we want to become smart. That's why we are using smartphone. So why it is not? Our IQ will increase by the use of mobile phone? No, we are addicted in it. We are addicted in. IQ requires presence of mind. But while we are addicted to any device, not only mobile, anything, our concentration power is being exhausted. I'm not going about the biological thing or science. Science never tell that it damage our IQ. But series of incident, you think those who are using Instagram, Facebook, etc., their mind engrossed with the device. Even if he is going to bath, taking food, going to latrine for potty, always his mind is in the device. So it is called addiction. So addiction is a disease. When you are in addiction, then you have to tell the biological, yes, it is harming you. It is harming you. It is harming your brain, because without which you cannot stay. If you stay 1 hour, then you have done so many things. Oh, 1 hour, I have not seen. How many followers I have got? How many people like my posting? We are becoming mad, crazy nowadays, total young generation. So why? In this way they are damaging your IQ. IQ requires some incident. Suppose you are going to the road, some incident occurs. Earlier days, so many persons, due to IQ, presence of mind, save the boy, save the girl, save any accident. Nowadays, the person himself is going to be killed by the accident. Always in the mobile. The person going through bike in this way is Bahadur. I am talking to, time is money, so I am using. In train, they are leaning out in the running tent. So many persons are being killed. Who cares? Who bothers about it? Nobody. The person who is today, if you hear one person is being killed, next day you will see another guys are going like this way, hearing song and this. So smartphone helping us to become smart, but the results is that we are becoming unsmart, unsocial. Definitely, it is not the fault of the device. Everybody knows that. Due to advancement of time, due to advancements of technology, we have to use it. Otherwise, we will be backward. But using it, if we are addicted in it, young generation is the future citizen of the country. If the young generation is engrossed with the device, definitely they are losing their concentration. If they lose their concentration, they will have no presence of mind. If they are not having any presence of mind, they will not apply any IQ at the proper time. IQ in Bengali, upasthit buddhi, presence of mind to solve any problem. So your mind is not with you. Your mind is in the device. So topic is mobile phone doesn't damage our IQ. Mobile phone can damage our IQ for the use of such young generation. So we come to the conclusion. It is smartphone, but we are using in such a way we are becoming